Thank you, Chairman. In our annual report, page 58 claims Colonial First State Investments measures and reports carbon emissions intensity. But when you turn to page 61, it only mentions a few select products where there have been a slight decline in carbon intensity of investments. Firstly, why doesn't the annual report list all of the product offerings that Colonial First State provides and disclose the changes in carbon intensity of every option? And secondly, are there targets in place to reduce the carbon intensity of our superannuation products' equity portfolios over time?
Sorry, Mr. Vaughan, that's absolutely the intention of our overall environmental and social policy. And so that flows through into our responsible investing as much as it does to our responsible lending. So the answer to your question is yes.
Okay, thank you. Could I just follow up with, I take it that our superannuation fund options are still invested in companies such as Whitehaven Coal, Santos, Woodside Petroleum and Oil Search. Is that correct?
I can't comment on the individual investments in the funds.
Okay. Well, let me then ask, is there anything preventing these super fund options from investing in companies whose stated business intentions are contradictory to the goals of the Paris Agreement and a net zero economy by 2050?
I think what we've disclosed in our annual report is that we are applying the principles of responsible investing, and that provides the overall framework into which your question would go.
Okay, but I think what we'd like to see is the bank set targets for this. I would like to encourage the bank to set similar targets for your managed funds as you do for your loan book.
So perhaps what I can say is we can perhaps look at further disclosures when we come to next year's annual report, if that would help.
Okay, thank you.
Great, thank you.